So this is going to be my final video for my AmeriCorps NCCC vlogs. Uh, I finished out my program. I just kind of want to make this video of what our last week was like and a full kind of review of my thoughts on the program now that I'm done with it, and any kind of tips or anything I would have for people going in. So starting out from our last day that I vlogged about, it was Tuesday. We were driving back to Sacramento. We finished driving in Reno, and then the next morning we started driving from Reno back to Sacramento. That Wednesday afternoon when we got back, we didn't have anything scheduled to do, so we all just kind of hung out. Thursday, the morning we had our debriefs for the round, and then we had a free day pretty much after that. And then Friday, we had to do baselines in the morning for our gold unit, and then we had to do an all-corps cleanup of the American River Parkway in Sacramento. So it was 100 degrees. Nobody wanted to be there. It was ridiculous. It was hot. And then that afternoon, after we did our cleanup, they had a barbecue for us, and they wouldn't let us leave until we had eaten. So we had to wait for 2 hours for everybody to have gotten their food before we could leave. And I personally, I don't eat when it gets so hot. I cannot fathom eating a fucking barbecue when it's 100 degrees outside and I'm outside in it. It was ridiculous. And that weekend we were off. I went and played Pokemon Go all weekend. That's all I did. I went to Old Town Sacramento, good place to catch some Pokemon in case you were there. And then come Monday, that morning we had our unit celebrations, and then we had our specialty war review in the afternoon, which I had to do my media rep and then recruiter, and then the next morning on Tuesday I had to do my LOA. And then after I did my LOA on Tuesday, I was free basically for the weekend. We had kitchen cleanup, and we actually had duty that afternoon, and they had an AmeriProm. I believe it was Tuesday, or maybe it was Wednesday. And then Wednesday we had to do graduation practice, and yeah, that's really all we did was graduation practice and our award ceremony. And then after our awards ceremony, we were free. The next morning for out processing was ridiculous. On Thursday, they tried to schedule it so they had everything in the morning. We had to process at 5 in the morning. So at 5 in the morning, we had to get all of our bags out, have our room inspected. So basically, it's they rushed us out of our fucking dorm rooms. And then that afternoon, we weren't able to go back after graduation, because after we did our processing, we went to graduation. And then some people had to hang out until 7, 8 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night in order to catch their flights home. So it's we couldn't be in our rooms, but we had to be on campus because we didn't have anything else to do. We didn't have anywhere to go. So everybody hung out on campus for multiple hours. I was only there till 3, so I was there for 6 hours after graduation, which wasn't too bad. And then I caught my flight to Austin. So that was pretty much the last week. Looking back on the program as a whole, I think it was a good experience. I think it was really good to get under my belt. I really like the traveling aspect, and also now that it's over, just be able to say the fact that I did this program is something that actually kind of means a lot to me. Things I would do differently, I don't know. Honestly, I wish I had more knowledge about what the program was going to entail, how much manual labor it was actually going to be, because I think people go into it just thinking about the travel and thinking about the education award, and they don't really understand the type of work they're going to be doing. And they understand it's going to be direct service, but when they say direct service, it's not always direct. You're not always working with people. You're working a lot outside, building trails, cutting down trees, doing very labor-intensive work that isn't as direct as they try to make it seem. And also, they also pride themselves on diversity in the program, and that's something, too, that I think that they really need to work on, because as a whole, as far as at least racial diversity, there was 3 team leaders that weren't white. As far as a corps, a lot of people who were of minority background ended up leaving the program because of all kinds of different reasons, but I think mostly because they felt like the program didn't adhere to their needs. As far as background for, I guess, economic class, I feel like everybody in the program had a little bit more money. I don't think there's that many people actually from really broke backgrounds where they were raised in bad poverty. And also, I think in the program there was almost no Hispanics, which was really interesting to me, coming from New Mexico, where it's one of the few states where whites are a minority and the minority is the majority. There's more Hispanics than there is whites, because there's 49% people of Latin background in New Mexico. I think they just need to think a little bit more about how they brand their program. But yeah, that's really my last thoughts of the program. I thought about making other videos, what's in my bag now video and stuff like that, but I'm kind of just ready to be done with the whole AmeriCorps vlog experience. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in this video or in the comments of any of my other videos, and I will definitely get back to you on those. I'd be really happy to help you on anything you want to know, and I would love to just give my opinion on things. So I hope you enjoyed this series of AmeriCorps NCCC videos, and stay tuned because there's going to be a lot more videos to come, very different from these ones. So thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.